Hi, everybody. I'm John Smith, General Partner with Innosphere Ventures, leading the B2B software practice. I have over 30 years experience founding and building software businesses, taking them from scratch to over $100 million in annual revenue. Now I'm a venture capitalist, ready to guide you on your journey, helping you build your successful B2B SaaS business. This video is part of my Building a Successful SaaS Business 10-part series. Today's topic is pricing. On the InnosphereFund.com website, I have a downloadable version of the complete Building a Successful SaaS Business presentation that covers all 10 topics in the video series. And I have sprinkled in over 40 hyperlinks of thought-leading articles providing much more detail on the concepts. So I really encourage you to download the presentation. All right, so how do you price SaaS products? The key is to find the right balance between the value you're providing and the revenue you are receiving. Common SaaS pricing models include tiered, usage-based, per user, flat rate, and per feature. Usage-based pricing is the most common and usually aligns well with the value that you're providing. It's very important to align your pricing model with your buyer personas and make it easy to understand. You don't want to create friction for the buyer. They need to find themselves on one of the tiers with everything they need to successfully use your product at a price that makes sense to them. Too often, companies put in place a restriction to get the buyer to move up to the next tier. This turns into an annoyance and makes the buyer look for another vendor. For example, setting the number of allowed dashboards or reports too low for a particular tier. You want the buyer to feel good about the pricing, like you designed it specifically for them. Make sure your product delivers value with your freemium before they hit the paywall. A freemium is a key component to a product-led growth strategy, but you need to know when it works. For example, when your software has simple features and is easy to use, when you have developed a lead nurturing strategy to convert your freemium users into paying customers, and when your product has the potential to attract thousands of users. Also, you want to have an ability to upsell your customers, to use more of the product and create new cross-sell products that are seamlessly integrated with your product, making it an easy sell. You need to think about the value of the metadata that you have from aggregating and slicing and dicing all your customers' data together. For example, providing a dashboard showing how a particular customer's usage stacks up against the other customers on a leaderboard, or a report showing how they compare against averages of other customers by industry or by geography. Now, pricing isn't a set it once and done activity. You need a culture of continuous rapid improvement with experimentation to get it right over time. Now, HubSpot is an example of a pricing model with different tiers, per user fees, a freemium, and a discount when multiple products are bundled together. So there you have it, an overview of the pricing for a SaaS business and what success looks like. Go to the InnosphereFund.com website and download the Building a Successful SaaS Business presentation so you can go deeper into the concepts I've covered in the video series, including all the hyperlinks and extra slides. Once you've established a product market fit for your business and are ready for seed funding, reach out to Innosphere Ventures and let's see if we can be your partner, helping guide you along your journey to success.